What's up, Good Hits gang? You know what we're about. We're bleeding the block for the best in underground hip-hop and rap here in New York City and beyond. And we're taking care of another gang song request today. We got 300 tunes requesting, hey, react to Pop Out by Flock next. And that I shall, my brethren. We've already reviewed Flock once. He had a song with B-Love called Op Spotter, which I gave a high score to. I think it was a great song. So we'll see what he could do here. This is a Bronx rapper. Collaborates with B-Love, as I said before. He collaborates with a few other people. I actually haven't heard of this guy he's rapping with here, Wan Billz. This is gonna be the first time I've heard him, other than this song, which I listened to way back on November 4th when it first dropped. When it first dropped, I was kind of unimpressed with the song, but I mean, that's a lot of music. Like, you listen to it once and you're like, yeah, this ain't great, and then you keep listening to it and it keeps just getting better and better. Just like the review with Real GD Kuh by Famo Banga. When I first listened to that song, I was like, the beat's catchy, it's alright, I don't know, I kind of don't want to like it. And then I kept listening to it and it just kept getting better and better. By the time I reviewed it, I gave it a 7.9. So we'll see if it's the same situation here. Without further ado, Pop Out. Shot by PG Visuals. I haven't heard of this guy. Glah glah boom. Bronx rappers and the ad-libs. They love it. They love it.
Chopper got a cake, shit and make him lay down. Ass up in the air with a face that if I see the obstacle, bet I won't play round. Got the non-papa look, got the tray pan, if he try to front, I'll be sure he get chased out. It's too late, he can't pick up his pace, and if he try to front, I'll be sure he get. If he try to like, then let's talk on the fact to click up on your mates. To make you ain't great, or like they out, so niggas fake. Brother got a cake, show a double hit. He in the store, made him understand. Talking out his mouth, leaving where he lay. Bitch, I be king, nigga, fuck with shade. Shorty know I'm a demon, tell me she be brave. Chopper got a cake, shit and make him lay down. Ass up in the air with a face that if I see the obstacle, bet I won't play round. Got the Papa look at the tray pan, if he try to front, I'll be sure he get chased out. It's too late, he can't pick up his pace, and if he try to front, why he sure he get. If he try to look, all these out niggas run.
That was a good verse. I love his work rate. Like, he could just rap really quick. You know, it was a solid verse. It wasn't like, I'm not like, damn, like he shitted on the beat, he dumb, that was wild. Like, no, I mean, it was just a solid verse. But yeah, he could rap super quick and still have good flow. You know, pretty good delivery. Lyrically, he's talking about the same old op shit for the most part, but some good wordplay in there. Flock, obviously a talented rapper.
I don't grab and put boy in a blunt. He think he a demon cause he got a gun. Cause that boy leaning on boy, get punched. Look, nigga running like Gump. Look, boy, he tryna dump. And mixing in K niggas know that it's like mixing in K niggas know that it's up. Look, for boy, we don't play. Clean that slip, pop out to the red. Like, catch that boy rain, and that's a good day. Like, catch that boy rain, and that's a good day. Look, like, catch that boy rain, and that's a good. Like, hold on. We catch that boy rain, and that's a good.
I mean, I obviously know who he's talking about here, and I really like the rapper. I really like the rapper he's actually talking about in terms of his music. But did he really need to repeat the line 4 times? Like, I'm not even being biased, but he repeated it 4 times in a row. There's been like a lot of that with these two. It's like they repeat like bars again, and it's not like a hook. It's not like a chorus or a hook where it's like it's meant to be repeated. It's just like they keep saying the same thing over and over again. And it's like you could do something with the engineering to make it sound different, and like it's a cool. It could be made to be a cool part of the song, but like you can't just repeat the disc 4 times. But I mean, this guy isn't bad so far. Like, it's by no means bad.
Some moves, a couple get straight. Look, they get straight to the cash, cause Bodie got 13 and shit straight. Look, niggas talk about 9, going at high speed from the J. And I hope he don't crash like going at high speed from the J. Look, and I hope he don't. Pockets on Aki, eating great. Moving top cheese to the state. No niggas going low key, tryna hate. But it's hockey too late. We ain't playing hockey, make them skate. Look, we ain't playing hockey, get him skate. Nigga, that's what I'm playing. Chopper got a kick shit to make him lay down. Ass up in the air with a face that if I see the ops, nigga, bet I won't play round. Got the non-papa look at the tray pan. If he try to run while we shoot, he get chased out. It's too late, he can't pick up his pace. And if he try to front while he shoot, he get. If he try to like.
These ad-libs are so funny. Glah glah. Like.
Ass up in the air with a face that if I see the ops, nigga, bet I won't play round. Got the non-papa look at the tray pan. If he try to front while we shoot, he get chased out. It's too late, he can't pick up his pace. And if he try to front while he shoot, he get. If he try to like.
Don't step on the money. Stepping on the money in Indian culture, you guys take out your pen and paper. Stepping on the money is disrespectful. Treat money with respect. He's stamping all over it. The first thing I'll say about that song is visuals are so important nowadays. Like, we live in a new music like economy where artists don't really release EPs or even mixtapes anymore. It went from like EPs to mixtapes, and now artists they mostly release singles. So as a result of that, music videos and visuals, and nowadays like everyone has a fucking phone. Like, the way we consume music has totally changed. We're so visual and music video dependent because we're single dependent. Most musicians just release singles, and they'll release an album which consists of mostly singles that they had previously released. But the reason why I emphasize that is because of that, you need to make sure you have a fucking good visual. Who the hell, like PG Visuals or whatever the visual guy was, he has potential. It was shot right, but the camera he's using, you could tell, wasn't like great. There's just something up with the footage. And he also needs to be color grading the footage. Like, if you're shooting it flat, you need to color grade it and make sure like it just looks more cinematic. Like, the visual didn't look great, and I'm not saying that guy doesn't have talent. The footage was fine. It's just like you need to put in, you need to take more time out to make sure you have a better visual. But yeah, I mean, K-Flock's obviously like super talented. Good verse from him again. I like the whole like thing. I want to know the background behind that. But yeah, he's a good rapper. I want to bring that dude for interview. I'm gonna try and interview that guy. Wan Billz was like a little less technically sound, but he's not a bad rapper by any means. He's another one of these Bronx guys that definitely has potential. But yeah, overall solid song. I'll give it a 7.2. It didn't knock my socks off. Anyways, y'all know the drill. Y'all have a good night. Y'all subscribe, hit the bell, follow us at GoodhitsTV, and as always, salute and safety.